Hello, E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. I'm here to bring you your Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology for the week of November 14th, 2021. Now, first of all, I'd like to say thank you for those of you who purchased and will be reviewing my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition. I really appreciate all the birthday support you guys came out and brought me, all of the people who purchased autographed copies and all of the people who purchased paperbacks and ebooks. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Now, I'm going to let you know, because I know your time is valuable. I'm going to let you know what your challenges are going to be this week, your opportunities, and your assistance. But before I get into that, I want to make sure that you guys know on Thursday on Cool Conversations with LaShira Lee, there will be an interview with actor, comedian, Kiana Dancy at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday. So check out Cool Conversations with LaShira Lee on Facebook. In addition to that, on Friday, you can check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting. Every Friday, if you want to participate as an artist, you can contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club on Facebook. If you haven't checked out Latoya Chandler yet, you definitely should. She is Mental Chatter Musings Spotlight of the Month. You can check out one of her novels, or you can go on over to Treasures and Spoils and check out her candle lines. Her products are exemplary. I'm actually a consumer of hers, so I can attest to that. You will not be disappointed if you purchase her products. If you're looking for a Christmas stocking stuffer, check out A Perfectly Fine Christmas by LaJill Hunt. The novel is out everywhere books are sold. Make sure you read and review. It is the bookish thing to do. Let's get into your astrology. Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology for the week of November 14th, 2021. Now, if you're looking for the tarot, I will attach it to the end of this astrology portion. Make sure you like and subscribe. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Now, on Thursday, November the 18th, the sun is in Scorpio at 26 degrees. This is an angle that favors education and pursuits in justice or law. If you have any placements between 23 and 29 degrees, this is aspecting you. At this angle, this is where knowledge is power, and this is your area of spirituality, secrets, sacrifice, solitude, closure, even healing. The knowledge you have about healing, the knowledge you have about spirituality, the knowledge you have about secrets, about even people around you, the industry you're in, and things like that. This can benefit you if you have those placements between 23 and 29 degrees. Now, other beneficial areas for you are Scorpio and Pisces, as well as Capricorn and Virgo. So check your chart to see if you have any placements between 23 and 29 degrees, because this is where this educational pursuits can, you can be favored by this angle. Now, Mercury and Scorpio at 20 degrees will trine Neptune and Pisces, so a blessing can come in under the guise of communication. Dreams, illusions, delusions, even sparks of inspiration come into play here. And this is where you need to put in the work as it pertains to your secret, sacrifice, solitude, spirituality, closure, endings, and things like that you want to have. You could have some type of spark of inspiration, or something can be communicated to you that sparks something. Okay. Now, that being said, now Pisces is your area of home and family. So this could be some type of insights that you have into home and family, about home and family, or pertaining to a home-based business. If you have placements between 17 and 23 degrees, this is communication that can help you through challenges you've been having there. Now, the moon in Taurus will directly oppose Scorpio at 20 degrees. Don't get caught up at this angle. You want to watch out for ill-intentioned people who intend to diminish your worth or resources in some way. Make sure it's not you working against yourself. Okay, now if you have placements, I'd say between 17 and 23 degrees of Taurus and Scorpio, this is aspecting you at work. It deals with work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. And where it's directly aspecting is your secret, sacrifice, solitude, closure you're trying to bring in through work, closure you're trying to bring in health, closure you're trying to bring in through your daily routines and where you're of service to others, secrets you know or that you harbor that have to do with work or people that you work for or that you see during your daily routines, secrets about your health where you have to make sacrifices. Okay, with work, with health, with your daily routines, or where you're of service to others. You could deal with ill-intentioned people. So be very mindful to make sure that you are being careful of who's around you, who you're telling secrets to, and make sure you're not working against yourself, okay? If you have those placements between 17 and 23 degrees of Scorpio or Taurus, that's aspecting you on Thursday. Now, on Friday, the sun is in Scorpio at 27 degrees. If you have any placements between 24 and 29 degrees of Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, or even Aquarius, you want to watch out because this is an angle of misfortune, whether it's from violence, theft, or even loss. Be mindful of your belongings. Be mindful of who you're dealing with and who is around you as well. This is your area of secrets, sacrifice, solitude, closure. It squares Leo, your area of long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach, morals, spirituality. So you want to watch out for clashing with people about what you think and preach, getting into fights with people about what you think and preach, arguing with someone at a distance from you, okay, traveling long distances and losing something. Okay, or somebody stealing something from you, even your creative works that have to do with your education and skills. Aquarius, another area that it squares, has to do with short distance travel. Make sure you're not losing something during short distance travel. Make sure nothing is being stolen from you. Make sure you're not fighting with anyone during short distance travel. Even with siblings, neighbors, your networks of people, you need to watch out for all of those areas. The other area that directly opposes it is Taurus. That's your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Be mindful of violence, theft, or loss in those areas. If you have a small pet, watch your small pet because somebody might steal your dog or your cat or whatever small pet you have. If you have placements between 24 and 29 degrees of Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, or Taurus, you're going to want to watch out for this. Now, around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon is at 1 degree Gemini and it's coupling with the North Node. So what's on your mind is you forging towards your highest aspirations in the area of relationships. What relationships can help you move forward and toward your highest aspirations? This is where you're going to be dedicated to yourself, your soul, your image, your first impressions, and you have an opportunity to collaborate or generate some type of join in some type of relationship where you can, or get assistance where you can bring in some type of money or resources. So you're looking at what relationships can I join with that will bring me the money and resources that I'm looking for. This is where you can overcome challenges and forge to your highest aspirations if you remain devoted to yourself, your beliefs, and your education. Don't miss out on this opportunity to move forward. It's time to commit to what it is you master. Gemini, Capricorn, or Sagittarius placements between 0 and 3 degrees are aspected here. Venus in Capricorn at 12 degrees will trine Uranus and Taurus at 12 degrees. So a shocking blessing can show up under the guise of romance, finances, and pleasure if you have placements between 9 and 15 degrees of Capricorn or Taurus in your chart. Artistic recognition can also show up for you. This is your area of money and resources. So some could be coming in suddenly to you because of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So this recognition can come up while you're during your daily routines with people you're of service to at work. It could come in as far as your health. Either way, If this is a blessing coming in, hopefully it doesn't cause any friction with anyone else at work. Just make sure you're a lover, not a fighter. So check your chart for those angles. Now, Lilith in Gemini is making a fated aspect to Mars in Scorpio at 13 degrees. Your instincts can get you into trouble at this angle. Your instincts that have to do with your relationships. Okay? Focus on where you can gain the most as opposed to wasting energy where rewards won't even be had. This is where you want to be mindful of being taken advantage of with your relationships. Okay, keep your lips sealed. If you have placements between 10 and 16 degrees of Gemini or Scorpio, do not reveal secrets to different relationships you have. Scorpio is your area of secret, sacrifice, solitude, closure, spirituality. Make sure you're not wasting your energy, behind the scenes, making sacrifices and working on things that aren't even going to give you any benefit. Okay, this is what you want to be looking at this angle. Between 10 and 16 degrees of Gemini or Scorpio. Now, also on Friday, that's the full moon partial lunar eclipse. You're already feeling this, but you're going to feel this for 3 months out. It's a partial eclipse, so it's 3 months. Now, as I was saying, this is a lunar eclipse, so you're going to feel the energies for 3 months out, and you might be feeling it right now. This is a partial lunar eclipse, by the way, in the sign of Taurus. So it promises that we're all giving up something. We're losing something because it's a lunar eclipse. Now, this is in your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. You're losing something or giving up something in that area. Okay? Now, at this angle, if you have placements between 24 and 29 degrees of any of the signs that I name, then this is going to definitely aspect you. We're all going to feel it, but this is going to aspect you strongly. This is an angle where practice makes perfect. If you don't want to suffer losses anyway. Skills must be honed, and assistance should be appreciated. So if someone is helping you to get through something, or even assisting with you with your education or your skills, be appreciative. Make sure they know that you appreciate what they're doing for you. Let's look at the blessings, the opportunities, and the challenges that can show up. Now, if you have placements between 24 and 29 degrees of Leo or Aquarius, that's where you're giving something up. Okay, because Taurus, work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Maybe you're giving something up near and far. Maybe you're giving something up that has to do with travel. You're giving something up in the way of communication with your networks of people or your siblings or even your neighbors. You could be giving up something in the way of, so you might even be moving. You could be giving something up in the way of long distance travel, people you deal with at a distance from you, education and skills, what you think and preach. You're changing something about what you think and preach and your education and skills, and you're giving something up and you're bringing something else in. Okay, so while we're talking about this is what you're giving up, and this is also where your friction is, now you're gaining in the area of money. Capricorn and Virgo. Capricorn is about money and resources. Virgo is about career and mastery. So you're gaining blessings through work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people as it pertains to your money and your resources and your career and mastery. That's where you're gaining. Now, as far as your assistance and opportunity, your assistance and opportunity is coming in through, to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others through home and family. So you could be working for home and family, making yourself of service to people in home and family, maybe even assisting them with health. Someone could even be assisting you with your health or being of service to you in home and family. In addition to that, you'll be generating shared finances by being of assistance to people, by working for people, by you might even get more resources or shared finances as it pertains to health as well. Sometimes you get those checks in the mail when the doctor's office has to pay you for you to pay, the actual doctor where you got your service from, or the insurance place will pay you and then you have to pay out. It could be something like that. Because shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things that you're passionate about, even sex and intimacy, is an area of opportunities and assistance. So if you have placements in Pisces or Cancer between 24 and 29 degrees, it's aspecting for you to bring in these shared finances or generate this assistance. Okay. Now let's move along to Saturday. On Saturday, The sun is in Scorpio at 28 degrees. This is an angle that favors the clever. Here is where knowing when to keep things under wraps can bode well for you. If you have placements between 25 and 29 degrees, this is of Scorpio. I'd say Leo and Aquarius as well, or even Taurus. This is aspecting you because this is talking about for you secrets, sacrifice, solitude, closure. So you don't want to be telling everybody everything, whether it's people in your networks of people, whether it's your siblings, whether it's your neighbors, and that's your area of Aquarius. I think everything will be okay there generally because Jupiter's there, but still, even though there's luck there, you still don't want to be telling everybody everything. Even in your area of long distance travel, people at a distance from you, what you think and preach, your morals, your education and skills, your spirituality. You don't want to reveal everything, and you want to be clever in the way you sacrifice things, what you're willing to sacrifice, how long you're willing to work in your solitude. You want to look at all of those things on Saturday. Now, around noon, the moon in Gemini at 13 degrees will make a faded aspect to Venus in Capricorn at 13 degrees. So something faded shows up as it pertains to romance, finances, and pleasure. And this shows up as far as your area of relationships, okay? And it has to do with money and resources. Now, being that, you need to beware of insincere people that you have relationships with that are insincere, because someone could be using you to attach themselves to you just for gain, just for money, just for resources. Okay. Now, if you have any placements between 10 and 16 degrees of Gemini or Capricorn, this is definitely aspecting you. Be very careful of who you attach to for money. Now, it's fine for people to want to collaborate with you or attach their names to you as far as money and resources, as long as you're going to gain money and resources as well. If it's a two-way energy street, it's about reciprocity. If you can't gain and only they're gaining, you need to drop them like a bad habit. But if you both can gain, that's when you're winning. Okay. Now, around 2 p.m., the moon in Scorpio, the moon in Gemini, at 14 degrees will make a faded aspect to Mars in Scorpio at 14 degrees. So if you have placements between 11 and 17 degrees of Gemini or Scorpio, this is aspecting for you. This is talking about the challenges that you're facing in secrets, sacrifice, solitude, and gaining closure in your spirituality. Maybe people even putting spiritual attacks out on you. This is what this area is about. Okay, the secrets that you have that are causing conflicts and things like that, and how it's aspecting your relationships. A challenge can surface within a relationship. Maybe even somebody tells one of your secrets. Maybe you're working too much in your solitude on something. Check your work to pay ratio. Check your work to play ratio as well. Is it fair? Is it balanced? Enhance your skills so that you can increase your value. If that work to pay ratio is off. Otherwise, you may find yourself cheated in some way. God bless you. And I've attached the tarot portion next. Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Thank you for clicking on the button so you can listen to your tarot portion of your reading for the week of November 14th, 2021. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know that you appreciate the content that I am putting out. So let's talk about what you're going through this week. This week looks like it's been a rough week for all the signs all together, in general so far, because we have that full moon this week in Taurus, and it's a lunar eclipse. So it's promising that we're letting go of something in the way of worth, okay, or money or resources in some way. So let's talk about your cards. First of all, your week is permeated by the 6 of Wands. So this is great. Okay, that talks about some type of win. That talks about some type of public recognition, that's aspecting you. But self-confidence, resolving legal matters, delayed contracts, even a work issue. That's what's aspecting. Now, you have the Chariot card. So you're moving forward with something. Either it's stressful on you, and you're feeling the stress and burdens of moving forward, like moving into a home, maybe even someone in your home that is an emperor type of person. It could be It could be an Aries or Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It doesn't have to be. It could just be a person who is more like an older male who's more old-fashioned, set in his ways. And he could be putting you through some type of burdens and stress. And maybe you're trying to either travel. You could be trying to move away from this person, or you could live with this person. Either one. Or this could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person as well. But anyway, you're feeling the stress and burden, the hard work that you're having to put in. You also have some type of expansion, some type of foresight, some type of, you're able to prepare and move forward because events are speeding up as it pertains to a rebirth that you're trying to have. It could be with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person, or it could just be simply a rebirth that you're trying to have as it pertains to a new job that you're manifesting, because it's the Ace of Pentacles. So it could be a new job. It could be a new, some type of material success, unexpected gifts, some type of unearned income or something like that. Your events are speeding up and you're getting more information about that. Okay, now you do have the Page of Pentacles aspecting you. So that talks about some type of money, financial opportunity, or some money aspecting you, and you're getting news about this. Okay, or you're waiting for news about this. I'll say that because you have the Moon card upside down. And the Moon card usually reveals something but doesn't reveal it all. But with it upside down, it indicates an inability to honor your intuition. Like you don't really know what to do. You might not trust your feelings at all. And you might be depending on others for answers. So beware of not listening to your instincts, okay? Because that can be just as dangerous as, as other people can have motives. You know what I'm saying? So you want to watch out for that. And this is aspecting you with the Three of Pentacles, okay? And the Three of Pentacles, but it's upside down. So it's some type of lack of teamwork, some creative block. Maybe work is being neglected due to over fantasizing things. Either you or someone else needs to get busy, okay? Because, it's aspecting the Nine of Wands too. And the Nine of Wands talks about, perseverance, but with it upside down, it talks about paranoia and hesitation. Somebody could be hesitating, whether it's in family or business, but it could stop your social status from raising. Okay, so you want to be mindful of that. You're probably at full capacity and can't take anything on. You might be feeling frayed nerves. You might want to put important decisions off until you have more energy. Make sure you take some time to think and reflect, and make sure that the people around you are on the ball. Now, your challenge and advice is aspected by the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be you, or this could be someone around you that is a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. Or this could simply be you. And this is saying that you are you're generous, you're grounded, you're stable, you're a stable business woman or man, and you could be a patron of the arts. Now what the challenge is this hard work and stress that's being put on you by this older authoritative person. It might be an older male that is set in his ways, and you're trying to plan for the future, and you're trying to have some sort of progress because you have these Two of Wands, and for some reason, it's a lot of hard work, being put on you. Yeah, it's a lot of hard work being put on you, and you're trying, but you're at the end of the hard work. It's a 10. You've done most of it, but you still are feeling the stress of it while you're still trying to plan for the future and make decisions for a reliable partner. And that stress and hard work is not allowing you to do that. So your advice is to just persevere, to submit yourself at the top of a hill, to take some time to meditate, take some time to look within, take some time to work and cultivate your skills as well, and invest in yourself, because investing in yourself is going to help you either way. Always make sure that you take the time to invest in yourself, increase your education, work on your projects and things like that. That's what, that's what your advice is to do this week. Okay. God bless you. And I hope this helped. I'll see you guys next week. Bye now.